Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 15. And we're going to be looking at two sneak peeks. Remember, this Sunday we don't have an episode. They skipped a week, so the episode 15 will be airing next Sunday. But because it's Sunday, it is still Walking Dead Day, always in our hearts. I decided to talk about episode 15 in terms of some sneak peeks and stuff like that. I'm very, very excited for this episode and also very scared because, what Teddy is doing is insane and I have no idea what's going to happen. But only 2 more episodes left this season. Like I said, today we're going to be looking at the sneak peek of the episode we got from AMC. And then also we'll be talking a little bit about the opening minutes and some things that tells us. So before I do get into it though, obviously general spoiler warning in case you're not caught up with Fear the Walking Dead. Also, if you are a fan of the show, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more content like this. But yeah, let's get into the video. Also, I forgot to mention that because we have 2 more episodes left of Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, I'm going to be doing a Q&A this upcoming week, leading up to episode 15. If you go to the community section of my channel, like you see on the screen, you can see my post and then just comment down below if you want to ask a question, and I'll be answering them in a video coming out pretty shortly. Alright, so starting off with this sneak peek, we have Grace and Morgan. They are inside of the submarine, and the whole group is above them. I mean, not the whole group, but like a group of people are above them. Then they're trying to come down as well. And Morgan is trying to talk to Grace about what happened, that big episode where she lost her baby. She doesn't really want to talk about it, but Morgan thinks right now is a good time given that everything is, going on with Teddy. But Morgan tells Grace, I know what you're trying to do, and Grace says, same thing as you are, which is, fighting them, and at the beginning, people, I think the way Morgan puts it is, you want to make them pay, and then Morgan says, we haven't really talked about it, but then he kind of gets cut off by Grace, who again said, now is not the time. And the sneak peek also foreshadows something pretty terrifying, and I'll get to that in just a moment, but we can see them here in the submarine. The group is above them. You got Sherry, Dwight, June, Strand, and then John Dorie Sr. So they're all gonna go down there as well. I love that John Dorie Sr. is part of the group there, part of the main group, because he has had a really interesting past with Teddy, and I really hope we get to see them meet once again, because that would be insane to think. Just think about that, these two have known each other for 50 years. They said since the 1970s, and now they're both still here in the zombie apocalypse, and he's going after him again. John Dorie Sr. is going after Teddy, so that would just be really, really interesting to see. I want to see Teddy's reaction to it. I want to see John Dorie Sr.'s reaction to it. Just imagine seeing those two see each other again for the first time in a long time. So yeah, basically Grace calls down saying that it's safe. I'm not sure why Morgan and Grace were the ones to go down. I don't know why, but maybe they just volunteered, but whatever. Those two went down there to check it out. I guess it's safe, so everyone else is going to go down. But, it makes sense for the story because now Morgan and Grace have some time to talk, which is what Morgan has been trying to do. Because he says, I haven't pushed it because I understand, but if we don't talk now, we might not get another chance, he says. And this is what I meant by the foreshadowing thing. So when Grace says, why not? He says, what needs to be done here to stop them? I might not make it off the boat. So, Grace then says we might not make it off the boat. But this tells us a couple things. It tells us that first, Morgan has maybe a plan of his own because he's saying, I might not make it off the boat. So when he says, I might not make it off the boat, it kind of makes me feel like he has a backup plan or maybe the secret plan where he wants to, sacrifice himself. Because I'm not sure why he's saying, he could just be saying that, I might not make it because, he doesn't know what is going to happen, but he doesn't say we. Grace says we, which also tells us that a lot of people might end up dying. Especially if Teddy goes through with his plan to destroy everybody and everything and kill everyone, then yeah, a lot of the group is not going to make it. So it's a bit of a scary foreshadowing there. You guys let me know what you think. It's sort of a hard question to even ask because it's it's either going to happen or it's not going to happen. I think the better question is, who do you think will survive if Teddy goes through with it? Because I think some people will survive, obviously. Like, we know Alicia will survive. So let me know what you think. Or do you think they're going to stop him? Because, I mean, I know it's probably going to go down to a wire. You know, I'm sure they're going to try to make this episode as intense as possible. If they do stop him, it'll be like maybe like a last second thing. This is like, I mean, I don't know. I'm sort of seeing this episode as like a movie. That's why I say that, right? Like, you know, stopping the bad guys and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm excited for it though. But yeah, a bit of foreshadowing there because, I mean, everybody is there. In the trailer, we saw a group there, like literally everybody from Morgan's community, I think, is coming over there because they know the stakes. They know like either like we just have to fight and stop it, or you know, like he's just gonna kill everybody. So like they're really not holding back at all, you know, because the stakes are high. And that, you know, I'm a little bit scared from both of what both of them said. You know, like I mean, I might not make it out, we might not make it out, and I think all these characters know what is at stake, which is why they're trying to, you know, talk to one another because maybe resolve problems and stuff like that. In the trailer we got after episode 14, we even had Strand and Morgan talking and having some meaningful conversations. So I think like everyone knows the stakes are high. They're trying to talk to one another. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good character episode as well, I think. But not everybody is gonna be down in the submarine. Like we saw the group up there. They're the ones going down in the submarine where Teddy is at. So the rest of the group, I think they're still coming there to help out anyway. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think is going to happen. No spoilers, please. If you already know what's going to happen, I just, you know, I don't want any spoilers or anything like that. I like keeping this channel spoiler free. Because I do know spoilers get out due to filming and that kind of stuff, but I try to, you know, avoid that kind of stuff. And then I definitely, you know, I mean, if I ever talk about spoilers, I would obviously say spoiler warning. So that's why I just want to make sure, like, you know, no comments or anything like that have spoilers in case someone reads them and they didn't want anything spoiled for them. But yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the opening minutes. So the opening minutes takes us to Teddy and Dakota, and they are inside of the submarine. And let me tell you, I mean, Teddy is a very, I don't even have a good word to explain, you know, how I feel about Teddy. You know, he's definitely interesting, but basically he's talking to Dakota here, trying to convince her that it's like he's trying to brainwash her into thinking that she wants to do what Teddy wants to do. And I don't know if Dakota is really is like buying it, or because I mean she's a confusing character, right? Because she seems to be very independent, right? Like you can't really trust her, you know, not even with Virginia, not with our people. Like you don't really know what she's up to. So I can't tell if she is on Teddy's side or what, but let me go ahead and talk about what they're talking about here. Basically, Teddy is talking to Dakota about like Morgan and how he was gonna give her a place to live and a family, and Dakota says like he didn't. And then they also talk about Virginia and, you know, how she wasn't happy there either. That's what I meant earlier. And Teddy says like both of them, you know, Morgan and Virginia, they wanted her to be someone she wasn't. And Teddy's like, you want someone to love you just the way you are. So you can see like he's really trying to get her to be on his side. And even after that, Dakota asks like, you know, will I get what I want, you know, in your new world? Which is kind of weird because like the new world that, you know, Teddy is trying to build, but then Dakota says like, what's going to happen to us? And Teddy just like straight up says like, you know, we're going to die like everyone else. But Dakota still wants in after Teddy told her like everyone is going, like we're going to die with like everyone else, which doesn't make sense to me. Like, because like she's known this guy for like what? I mean, unless they've known each other longer than I know, but they haven't known each other that long. So that's what I mean. Like, I don't think Dakota is really on Teddy's side. I think maybe she's just doing it to get close to him, to maybe find an advantage to, you know, fight back or something like that. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. And then Riley comes there towards the end and he starts turning on everything on the boat. And Dakota asks like how he knows how to do everything, and Riley says like he was like a weapons officer. But that's what I mean. Like Dakota isn't just sitting there going through with it. Like she's asking questions. She's like curious about these people. And given her history, you know, it's not like she's unpredictable, which is a good thing about her character. She's a pretty good character, you know. We don't really know exactly what she's going to do, but I don't think she's completely on board with Teddy here. I think she's just, again, just trying to get close to him, and, you know, maybe fake him out towards the end. Maybe, you know, she does something to save everybody. I think that'll be very fitting for her character too. I would like to see something like that because, you know, she did take out John, which was a character that a lot of people liked, and I mean, obviously everyone on the show liked John as well. So maybe a lot of the characters in the show don't like Dakota, and we've already seen, you know, the group sort of exclude Dakota from certain things. So maybe she does something there towards the end, which would redeem her character. I think that would be pretty cool. You know, I would like to see that happen. But you guys, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Those were the 2 sneak peeks we got, or 1 sneak peek, I guess, in the opening minutes. Which I guess is also a sneak peek technically. But you guys let me know in the comments down below your thoughts and opinions about these sneak peeks, and let me know what do you think is going to happen in the episode. But as far as this video goes, I am going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. And again, if you are a fan of The Walking Dead, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more content like this. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Please take care, and I'll see you guys soon.